Okay, so we're waiting for the train to take us back to Hangzhou. We've had 2 days, I've had 2 days in Wenzhou, onboarding to the university. So immigration, I got my passport for my residency visa. So everything is hunky-dory for the start at the end of the month. So we're just gonna wait for the train to come in now, and here's one on the other platform. There's a train there. So the train I'm on today isn't as fast as the one that my wife was on yesterday. Her train was 2 hours 15 minutes. Mine's going to be 3 hours, and that's for what would be a 5 or 6 hour car drive. These are great trains. These are great trains, and Network Rail ought to take a leaf out of this book. You know, get some investment going in Britain so we can have trains like this. And here comes our train. I'm in coach 5. Oh, it's a blue one. Look how long it is. Yeah, that's huge. 7, 6. My coach here. On 5, it looks like 5 is the local store. This is 5. Coach 5. 9C. Getting out for a quick gas. 9C. Yeah, it's the aisle seat, not the window seat. 6, 7, 8. Look, I'm here. 9C. 你好。哟。Okay, I'm on the train for 3 hours. Hopefully I can get a coffee like I did on the other train.
What do you feel?
I dreamed of you. I dreamed of you last night.
A thing pulled toward you like a magnet.
This is a different way than we came the other time. We're going through older communities and there are just loads of temples. Another temple. As you saw, there was a woman in this seat and she's moved on, so I've nabbed it for the time being. More temples there. Looks like that's a new rail line above, coming above us. Down mountains. Temples there. Look at that for a landscape. Isn't that fantastic? Yeah, we didn't come this way before. This is China. Look at that. It's a graveyard. Tunnel. Maybe. It's countryside. Tunnel. Temple there. Tunnel with this hill that's coming up. Here we go, graveyard. Oh, it's wetland. With fish and crabs. Guys working the wetland. A lot of boats there. Crabs, crayfish, fish will all be farmed in this wetland. A fantastic view, isn't it? Isn't that a fantastic view? Isn't it worth all the hassle that you have to go through with the bureaucracy and the visas and the stay permits, and yet you just get this fantastic repayment from the countryside and just the way people live. Back into a very big tunnel now. The thing about those houses that you see, they're 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 stories. They all belong to one family, but you're going to have different members of the family living on different floors. those houses are not for sale, they belong to the farmers, and it'd be impossible to buy them, however beautiful they look and however great they look. Whatever the location, they're in the family, they stay in the family, and you might have, like I said, 4 or 5 levels of the family, generations of the family all living in those big houses. Yeah, it's a great way to live, isn't it? Let's see if there's going to be any more fantastic scenery. We're going to stop at a station in a minute. I might lose my seat if people get on. I have to go back to my seat. You can see how fertile China is. These are all rice paddies. You can see here, this is all rice. Working on the rice paddies, working on the harvest. In autumn, some of the rice is harvested, and then they'll put it out on the road in some places where people drive over them to thresh the rice, with people driving over the drying stalks. See, all these big houses, they're all owned, they're not like flats, they're owned by one family. Those are like apartments, that's probably a factory. But these sorts of houses are owned by families, because they're the farmers, belong to the farmers. These, you can't buy them, none of these. Those might be apartments. Those might be apartments. So those are definitely apartments. Southern China here where we are, it's very wet, a lot of water around. You see those are apartments. These old properties here. New roads being built. It's like that's a market or something. Everywhere you go, new infrastructure is being built. Faster lines, faster roads, faster railway lines. All new infrastructure is being built. And of course, like new accommodation. And there you have the national bird of China, the crane. Here comes that's the seat service. And she's been up 2 or 3 times now, offering tea, snacks, which you order and then someone brings it to you, like someone did Thursday. Delivering some noodles. See, I got a Starbucks coffee delivered to me for 25 RMB for a cup of coffee, which, probably that price in a Starbucks. And here's the station. Wenling station. I might lose my seat, it looks like a lot of people getting on. I'd better scoot back to my seat before somebody might want this seat. So let's see. Okay, seems like we've got away with it. Nobody's got on and nabbed any of these seats. So Hangzhou station, next stop. Okay, let's get going. There's another temple there.
建模限制的星巴克有需要的吗？拿铁每1场情况有需要的吗？
本次列车全列禁烟，请爱护车内设施，请勿触碰车内红色标记的安全设施，以免影响列车运行。
Mountains in the distance when we get some view. Blue mountains, farmland, rural China. Another temple there, look. Surprising, isn't it, the number of temples? You know, given that people tell us that there's no religion in China, because it's a communist country, and how many temples have we seen? Lots and lots and lots. And of course, we haven't seen many churches, but there are churches and there are mosques. I haven't seen any on this trip. I've seen lots otherwise, and maybe we will see a church or a mosque. But who knows? Who knows what we're going to see? Yeah. Shisha. That was a rubbish collection. Lots of people work on this train. Guards, police, cleaners, hostesses, the cafeteria people. You know, lots of people work. That's how it's meant to work. That's how you're meant to run a service. Network Rail needs to take notice. If they want to enter the 21st century, or even the 22nd century, if they get their act together.
前方到站台州西站，请在前部车门先下后上。The train is going to stop at 台州西 station.
Oh, another station. I better change my seat again.
In order.
We're going to go through another tunnel first. Boom! Temple there. Go over this bridge river. Before we get to the next station, I've got to scoot along just in case I lose this seat. A lot of building, apartments. These are more traditional apartments that we're seeing here.